Howdy folks, just doing a little preview here of community auction number 3. I got some items laid out here. I've got I got a small, short, near mint condition M65 field jacket. I've got one of the newer style army shirts. I've got one of those Molly 2 vests in good shape. It's used but not used up. Those, by the way, I hear you can dye with walnut. I've got a real old Banner felt style antique. I know it's old. I can't find it. I find some like it. I think it's at least World War II. In pretty good shape. Of course, I don't have the stick. I've got some gals' jewelry. This one says that it's 24 karat gold. You gals probably know a lot more about this than I do, but I'll give you more details if you ask. These I do not know, but the maker is right there. I do have some real silver here. There's some, there's what I believe is a sterling, pretty old wide weaved necklace. And then there's a little silver bracelet, but that needs the clasp needs some care there. I do have some costume jewelry and a bunch of little jewelry trinkets and stuff in this mix that if somebody was interested in for the beads and the mix match gems, and I don't know if they're real or not, but there's a bunch in there. See if I can home in on that. There's even somebody's class ring, because I find this stuff all over. You know, there's stuff like these marbles. Some of those I found in some old places. Others are probably more modern. I've got a bunch of sewing machine accessories. I've got a nice white domestic button holder, complete. I've got a bunch of rufflers and binders and guides and bobbins of all different sizes for anybody that's trying to resurrect an old sewing machine or looking to do some fancy stuff. This is the gear to do it. I've also got a bunch of patches, and I don't know if I want to auction these off in one big lot just as for some collector, or if somebody wants me to do just the Air Force and just the Army or whatever they want. But you guys let me know and I'll do it the way you guys want. I've got some sewing books, some pretty old ones, pattern seams and dressmaking, and got some military issue thread. I've got quite a bit of this stuff, so I was gonna offer a couple of these off pretty cheap. I've got a super rare, this big green one right here. This is a super rare 1943 US issue jungle hammock, and it's in mint shape. And when I mean mint shape, it's in the best condition of one I've ever seen. I see these time to time, just not in perfect condition. Alright, there's a little bit of staining from shelf wear or something. Other than that, the thing looks unused, and it's really a museum quality piece here. This is a true piece of history, actually, and it's the real deal. It's got a stretchy fabric. That's the underneath of the hammock. I can show it better when I go to do the auction, but it's even got a little screen pieces in there for doing repair. This outer rubber is always rotted and dried out. This is in perfect condition. Still very waterproof. Still very serviceable. There's a little staining I said, but that's the only thing I've ever seen on this that's wrong. The zipper works great. Mosquito netting's all intact. Pretty cool piece of history. I also got a serviceable World War II wool sleeping bag with a World War II sleeping bag cover. So that's a nice set there too. I've got, some stakes and stuff. I got a little grappling hook set. You can auction that off. It's a pretty cool deal. have to set it up for people to see. It turns into a grappling hook just with a little scissor action, and the little rubber O-rings hold it in place. The thing will actually pick up a coin. Pretty I've got this here. This is an actual piece of history right here. As you can see, it's titled The West, 1849 to 1900. And this, I'll get it where you can read it, but this is from a tourist trap. It's from a little roadside attraction off of Route 66. It was taken from the place before they tore it down a lot of years ago. We're talking probably early 60s, late 50s. You know, this has been in my family the whole time, so I know it's that old. But it's a pewter. It's been shellacked on the back as a protector, but to me it's real soft metal, so I'm pretty sure it's pewter. If you look at it, it's kind of got a grain to it and everything. Let me see if I can get you a good swipe at the reading of it. Little cafe. Anyways, there's a preview. I do have some odds and ends, you know, one of those old video games. I know nothing about those, but anybody who wins an auction, I'm going to throw in one of those little bobbins, because that's some good bug out bag survival stuff right there. Strong threads, good to have. I do have another Army shirt and a random canteen cover. I've got one of these air crew bags. They're huge and pretty useful. Got one of the old stitch and sews from TV ads. I don't think it's ever been used. And there is a map, a 12-volt car map system, but it's 10 years old. It doesn't look like it got much use at all. I got an old Navy style flashlight there, straight style military issue. Like I say, if you have any questions, make a comment on this and ask away. I'm probably going to add a few more items to this. I know I got a Lego set somewhere. And thanks for looking, and I'll see you soon. Probably I hope to do this auction Saturday or Sunday. You guys let me know, Saturday or Sunday. See you all later.